Hi everybody and welcome to Messy Church. Today we're going to talk about Naboth's vineyard. Now, I'm in a vineyard. This is actually Mr. Beckman's vineyard. It isn't Naboth's vineyard. But a vineyard is a place where grapes are grown. And the story that we're telling is about the king. And the king had a big palace with all sorts of grounds around it. But right next door was Naboth's vineyard. And the king thought, that'd be a great place to grow my vegetables. So he went to Naboth and he said, I would love to buy your vineyard. I'll pay you cash for it. I'll give you, in fact, I'll tell you what, if that won't do, I know another piece of land that's even bigger and I'll give that land to you. Doesn't that sound like a great deal? And Naboth said, that sounds like a great deal, but this land has been in my family for generations. And I don't want to get rid of it. This is my home. So I really want to stay here. Thank you very much. I appreciate the offer, but I'm not going to take that up. The king was very sad. He went home and thought about it. And his family, they came up with an idea. They said, we're going to take care of this. You don't worry about it. We got this. And they used his name and they took in the town where Naboth lived, and they got two people to lie about him. They pulled everybody together and they told lies about Naboth. And Naboth, well, they got rid of him. And so the king found out that had happened and said, great, and he took that land and now he could take out the grapes and he could grow his vegetables. But the prophet of God, Elijah, heard about this and went to him and told him that what he did and what was done in his name was wrong. This story reminds us that sometimes when we want something so much that we think we deserve it. That land was in Naboth's family, and by the law, it stayed in that family. But the king's family said, you're more important than the law. You're bigger than the law. You make the law. This is the problem. Sometimes we think when we want something that's all that matters. And it makes us go against God. It pushes us further away and further away until we're destroying what God has made. So today, this weekend at Messy Church, we're going to be talking about what is it that helps us get closer to what God wants, and what are the things that push us further away from what God wants. So I invite you to join us for this discussion and these practices to figure out how is it that we can do what God wants for our lives. Let's talk about that. Bye-bye.